Hello, my name is Gabe, and this is my CISC108 final project using the drafter library. So to start with, this is the home page. You have four options: calculate nth Fibonacci number, analyze list of number, nth prime number, and an equation solver, as well as some history for the equation solver, which we'll get to later. So the first route or page is just going to be which Fibonacci number would you like to calculate? I guess the Fibonacci sequence 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, where each number is the sum of the previous two. So, the first is 0, the second is 1, third is 1, and now the fourth is 2, fifth is 3, sixth is going to be 5, all the way up to 20,000. Beyond that, it takes too long to calculate and to let the user be able to do it. Um, this has error handling as well, where if you type in something that's not a valid input, such as you just saw -1, maybe -100, um, or even a string, it's just going to keep the last valid input. That's standard across the board. That's how I decided to go about error handling. I thought that was the best way to do it. Um, Behind the scenes, if you want to take a look at the state data class, that button right here is tied to the nfib field in the state data class, which is integer. There's a helper function to calculate the Fibonacci number at that position, which fib_ans is then set to so that this page can utilize those answers from that data class. Moving on, just analyzing a list of numbers. Again, we have the same error handling. Hi there. However, it's a little bit harder to type in an invalid input because negative numbers work. So we see this. Again, if you want to see like 1, 2, 3, 100, see all these should be correct. It's just mean, median, mode, standard deviation. This works the same where these fields in the state data class are updated. That's it for that one. Nth prime number works very similar to nth Fibonacci number. So if we submit 1, we can expect the first prime number is 2, the second one should be 3, third one should be 5, fourth 7. This works all the way up to 50,000. Beyond that, it gets a little bit time consuming to calculate. So this has the same error handling, and it works in a similar way behind the scenes with the state data class. Moving on to my favorite is the equation solver. If we have an equation, for example, let's just think of 10x cubed plus 2x squared minus 11x as the equation. We could set x equal to 10. And what this will do is it'll plug in 10 for all the x's and solve it. So this is the result we get. A helpful feature for this is that if we just type in last and then x equals 1, it'll reuse that equation from the previous answer. So this one there. Solve if x equals 1, we get 1, and it used this formula again. This has the same error handling, just going to keep that. Additionally, we don't actually have to type x equals, so we can say 2x. And if we want to just type like 2, we're going to see it works with 4. 2x, x equals 2, 4. So you don't have to type x equals 2. You can, or you can just type just the number to solve for. Now when we go home, we can see that there is an equation solver history. It only stores the valid results from the equation solver page, and it does this using the the query data class, which has the problem, the value to solve for, and the solution. This is referenced in the queries field of the state data class, and that is how it displays them on the homepage. So thank you very much for listening. This has been my final project.